The Breakfast Club, and we got a special guest with us this morning. She's been here before several times. Tiny.
She's never been here.
Yes, she has.
She's never been
When
here.
has she been to the Breakfast Club?
Tiny been here before.
Are you on drugs?
Tiny, you ever been here?
I don't know.
No, she has not.
I thought Tiny been here before.
Oh my God, Envy, just chill.
Shut the hell up. What's wrong with you?
She came with the girls one time.
That was Toya.
That was Toya.
Tiny was with her?
No, she
Tiny
wasn't.
was not with
What
us.
girls?
When they had the
Regina
paparazzi,
and,
the book.
The book. Birdman's daughter and Regina.
No, that wasn't
No, that
me.
was before that.
Man, shut your ass up and get to the
producer was saying Tiny was
interview.
here before.
Do we call you Tiny or Tameka? What did you?
It's either or. My friends call me Tameka.
Okay, but mainly, I just want to say one thing before we start. Everybody had to tell Charlamagne, take it easy.
And I'm like, why would I say something bad to Tiny?
I
You know
told
they
him
say you go hard now.
Never. Oh. Who was in here arguing with this guy about what ranking Tiny was? I'm like, she's pretty. What? And he was trying to be disrespectful.
Wasn't pretty.
Who? What?
What?
Oh, now Angela, you don't remember that?
Go to the videotape.
Yes, go to the video.
I never said that.
Anyway,
at all.
aside from all of that, I told some of my female friends, I said, oh, we got Tiny coming up, and we all love your new song.
Oh, thank you.
And I said the song
What
was dope.
the F you gonna do now?
Yeah, he tried to get me to play, but it was too many cursing. There was a lot of curses in there.
It's a clean version.
They didn't send that one. They said the dirty one.
Yeah, we saw it on World Star.
Yeah, we said it was the World Star version.
That's not right. You got to have the clean version.
And when I heard the song, I said, man, they just hating this record because people like to hate on Tiny. That was my exact statement.
No, my friends, when I tell you they love that song, they was like, she's coming. I want to come up. I want to meet Tiny. I was like, everybody calm down, all right?
So that's good. I mean, you know, the record's been doing pretty good, actually, on iTunes. It went #1 in less than 24 hours. I mean, you know, I need y'all to play it, though.
we gonna get on when you get the clean version.
Okay, I got you.
But why would you want to get back in this crazy music industry when you doing the family show? You got your daughters.
I think you should start from the beginning, though, because I think Tiny's really misunderstood. Like, people look at you and they say, oh, that's just T.I.'s wife. Like, what were you? Let them know what you was doing before that.
Well, you know, I was doing the group Escape back in the 90s.
Back in the 90s.
And we had 3 albums out, you know, and some successful records and albums. And now I'm doing TV just with my husband. I had the Tiny and Toya show I was doing before the Family Hustle show. So here you go.
And you did a lot of writing, too.
I also did some writing. I did. I co-wrote No Scrubs with Candy. So it was a big, you know.
You still
big
get paid
record
for that
me.
every time, right?
Yes.
She said yes.
Was that when you made your first 6 figures? Was it that record?
Yeah. Well, yeah, that was the first time I made my first 6 figures, yeah.
And when you met T.I., T.I. wasn't T.I. He was just running the hood. He was the dope boy in the trap.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, well, he had the first record out, I guess, but it didn't do so good.
I'm serious?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
he probably didn't have no credit. You know, he probably didn't have good credit at all. Nothing.
I don't know. You know, he was just a little young man. He was like, he's a little bit younger than me, so I kind of.
She about to say little young.
Well, I kind of took me a minute before we started dating because he was so young, but he was cool though, you know.
Did you take him serious?
Well, how did he catch your heart? How this little guy? Because you were popping at the time. How did this little cat that was in the streets catch your heart?
Because you had money. T.I. probably had some dope money, but he wasn't like balling.
He was sweet, you know what I'm saying? He was like very nurturing. Like he made sure he was real protective. I liked it all that.
That's that Southern hospitality that these New York men don't have, you know.
Oh,
shut up, B.
You need to come down to the South, girl.
Yeah, because I don't know too many nurturing.
I'm from South Carolina.
Yeah, but
he's from South Carolina.
But he done changed. He done changed
changed at all.
He's not
You're a
nurturing.
New Yorker now.
I don't even like these people, Tiny.
We don't like them either, so feelings mutual.
Now, Tiny, do you expect for a man in this industry to be faithful? Do you think that's possible?
I mean, I would hope so. I hope for it to be possible.
Charlamagne would tell you it's not possible.
I mean, he's a man, so he probably could tell us best. Tell us about it, Charlamagne.
I'm just saying, man, I think that, a man should be forgiven a few times. Because we are men, and we don't know no better. We don't mature as fast as y'all. We want to do right.
It sounds like excuses.
But things happen.
It is excuses.
No, I agree. Men don't mature as fast as women do.
As long as I don't bring no STDs home or get another girl pregnant.
No, that's not good enough.
I don't know about all that, Charlamagne.
That's not good enough.
That means I'm not going to really try that hard. As long as I don't do this, I'm cool.
That's true. I got to make an effort to be faithful. I just think when you get an emotional connection with another chick, that's when you've gone too far.
Yes. Amen to that. I think so, too. But still, you should try to keep it.
I am. I'm watching this show called Power on Stars, and the way he treating that girl, his mistress, is just too much. I'm like, nah, that's just disrespectful.
Wait a minute, Charlamagne.
Let's show us.
Shut up, boy.
Okay.
Shut up. We're interviewing
right.
Tiny. Don't talk about me.
All right.
No, because Charlamagne
Shut up.
engaged.
Yes, I am.
Oh,
But I remember some. You know what?
Shut up. Now, Tiny.
Congratulations.
Now thank you. You're the epitome of a ride or die chick. When did you realize that was the role you was taking on? Because everybody looks at you and say she's the ultimate ride or die chick.
I don't know. I guess when I was just kind of sitting back in the cut, helping him or letting him do his thing, and I was falling back.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like that was a part of, being riding with him, because that's kind of, what he needed at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And then, all of the jail sentences, and I mean, just being there. I'm with, I'm down to make him. He's the king, and make him feel like the king.
Have you been like that for other guys or just T.I.?
No, I mean, I had the only other real relationship I had before that was my little girl's father, and I was like 16 when I got with him.
Mm-hmm.
So like we were together for some years, but then he went away to prison. So
Jesus Christ, you picked some jail boys all the time.
but no, not the same.
Word.
Now, I always see you guys on Instagram. They always do, like, look at what people are writing in the comments and you guys responding to those comments. Do you ever feel like, okay, I got to just ignore these people that are trying to obviously fish for me to say something and trolling for me to respond to them?
I mean, I try to ignore them, if I don't go on there, I do better. But if I go on there and I see something that's just really, really stupid, or, I see something that you shouldn't be talking about it anyway, you don't have the right to say it because I'm looking at you, then I might say something back, but I try to refrain from that. But now, the only thing that really, really get me is my kids.
Right.
It kind of like makes me go over the top. So I have to respond. But, I've been doing really good lately.
But you got to expect that, though, because you put them out there, so.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't care.
Yeah.
That they're out there. You ain't going to talk about them. If you do, I'm going to check you if I see it.
Word.
Well, the kids are funny. That is one of the main reasons I watch that show. They are hilarious. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, thank you. They're just doing them. My little 9-year-old, my king, he's a handful, man. I need to bring him in here with y'all for a day.
It's interesting because it's like we're watching them grow up. From
Right.
the first season up until now, you see them like getting bigger. You feel like you know them, even though I never met the kids. I'm like,
Yeah, they doing their thing. They getting older. My little 6-year-old, he doesn't really like he don't know you. He feel like, he don't want to take no pictures, none of that. He be out there and the people love him. Like Major, they like, oh, I'm your fan. He's like, no pictures.
Wow.
Like,
Do they understand their position? Like, they understand they on TV?
he doesn't quite, because he be like, they don't know me. And I'm like, they do know you. They think they know you. So he doesn't really quite understand it. But everybody else do. They're cool with it. King gonna be like, yeah, come on, I'll take a picture. But Major, no.
Do they get paid? You pay them, or it's not? It's like, nah.
Yeah, they get paid.
Do you allow them to spend it on their own stuff, or you still gotta watch it? Like, nah, you're not buying that motorcycle.
Yeah, no.
Motorcycle? He's 6.
You buy motorcycles, and I'm with
What you
none.
talking
My
about?
son got a quad.
Yeah, my 9-year-old, he has a 4-wheeler. He wants a new one because and it's brand new, and it really wasn't. I don't know. He's like, I need a new one. So he's the one that likes to spend all his money.
Right.
He's always trying to buy something.
spend all his money
He
and no
wants-
pictures.
He spends everybody's money. So like, I had to watch him. That's the one I had to take. Everybody else is kind of like,
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel a lot of pressure because people are always analyzing your relationship and you guys are on television and you have, a lot of money on the line? Do you feel a lot of pressure of trying to appear like you guys have like this perfect,
Pressure? No, not really pressure. I mean, it is what it is.
Mhm.
We live in a real life here, and however y'all want to see it or take it, or what you see is what you get. I mean, some of the rumors and
This is a family show.
Man, let her talk,
some
man.
of
Let
the
her talk
rumors
when
and
she want
stuff
to
ain't
talk.
true. So I don't really, I don't really get all in my emotions when I see. I know Media Takeout has a lot of things up. They put up things and
headlines?
9 of it's not true.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's talk
Most of
about
it.
some of the rumors. Were you trying to make T.I. jealous by hanging out with Floyd?
I was not. I mean, I was at the event. I mean, who didn't want to go to the fight?
Right. I was at the fight too.
Yeah, I mean, and I was on the picture with a whole bunch of people. So
But did you in your head know that this picture might make him mad?
T.I. and Floyd don't got the best relationship.
And you know your husband crazy.
How you know they don't got the best relationship?
Because he said it.
Yeah, he kind of said it. Yeah.
He said he warned him, like, okay, you know.
It was after. I don't know. I don't want to talk about Floyd.
Okay.
Because, you know, y'all know it's my anniversary today.
Really?
It is?
Yes.
How long y'all been together?
4 years. Well,
Well, no,
married.
y'all been
No,
together.
4 years. What?
We've been married 4
years.
years. We've been together like 12 or 13 years.
So happy anniversary.
What does he do
Thank
for you
you.
on a special day like today?
I don't know, you guys. I got to get home so I can see what's going on. Because,
What you gonna do for him?
I don't know. I was trying to take him on a trip to Dubai, but that's not going to work because schedules are not permitting.
Damn.
Because he has to be home by Saturday. So.
Does T.I. ever scare you? Because he scares us. Because you like, T.I. is down to die about his.
Yeah,
Do
absolutely.
you ever have to tell him, like, baby, you
I
don't
do.
have to die about yours no more?
I do, but you know, I can't tell him. He's just a man, and he's all about his respect and everything. So
But people respect him.
I know, but he's not gonna be disrespected and
Not
not
even
feel
by
like
a little bit. He's not
In
the
any
best.
way.
and feel like he doesn't have to do something or respond in some kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
That's just him, and I mean, I guess he's been like that since I've known him. So hey, what can you say?
Is it hard being in a relationship in the social media era? Because girls can hit you on Twitter or IG and be like, I was with your man. It may not even be true. Do you
Yeah,
even-
so I don't really. I mean, you know, I don't really look at. I mean, go into. Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, a lot of the stuff they say don't be. I know it ain't true. So it don't really bother me.
Do you even bring it up? Like,
No,
this is
unless I feel like it's got some kind of substance to it, you know. But not from no IG. I've never no.
Yeah, I can't stand the whole double standard of, you know, you took a picture with somebody, it was a big deal, but it's okay for a man to be out there taking pictures with all kinds of people, and
Yes,
Nobody's
talk about
like-
it because that's how I feel about it too.
it is a double standard. And I will say that, like, okay, so it's okay for you to do that, but I do this one little thing. It's not even just me and one other person. It's a whole bunch of people, and all of a sudden I'm a hoe, and I'm doing this. And
I feel the same way. Like, it's just a picture. You take plenty of pictures all day, every day.
is that something that you're like, okay, let's both agree we're going to do this differently now? Because, you know, I think if anything, it should initiate a discussion of, okay, moving forward, you know this bothers me, so you don't do this, and I won't do this.
Yeah, I think we got a clear understanding. We had an understanding anyway, but we have a better understanding. Definitely.
Is it ever any I told you so moments? Like when dude says, check your
Always.
B, whatever.
Always.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we have those moments.
That's why I told you don't hang around him in the first place, Tameka.
Yep.
That's exactly what I'm talking with.
Now, I always wanted to know, like, when Escape. You remember when Biggie said that line? He'd bang RuPaul before you bang them ugly Escape chicks. Did that make y'all feel away?
We did feel a kind of way because actually we was doing, you know, in our second album, and Jermaine was like, "Yo, Piggy here. He want to come to y'all show." We was like, "Hell no,
Who?
no,
P? You said
no, Jermaine."
Jermaine. Okay.
He was like, "Biggie want to come to y'all show." We was like, "No." And
Try to
then
play us and then come to my show.
yeah, and then he came to see us, and Biggie was like, Jermaine was like, he wants to talk to y'all, he want to meet y'all. Everybody was like, "No, we're not going out there." And so, but the night that he passed, he got, you know, and we were at the party, and he asked to talk to me and Candy. Me and Candy was there, and Candy was like, "I'm not going over there. I don't want to talk to him." So I was just like, "I'm gonna go over here and see what you're talking about." And he just apologized, and he said that he didn't, you know, he should have never said it, and how he was ugly too, and you guys look good. You guys look good now, and I should have never said it. And I would apologize, right? And
Did you tell him how suspect that line was? Like, yo, do you know you said you had sex with a man before?
yeah, I mean, just like we, you know, I just told him that we weren't feeling him at all, like, you know. But I was glad that I got a chance to, you know.
Before he passed.
Yeah, and before he passed, so.
And that was on March 9th?
March 9th.
That's
Damn.
I was at the party that he left from.
Wow.
Now let's talk about your song. So now what the F you gonna do? And then T.I. put out Stay. So clearly that felt like a response. Did you hear that song before he put it out?
It was a question and answer. What the F you gonna do? I'm gonna stay, baby. I ain't going nowhere.
I know. It looked like that, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I heard the song. I heard the Stay song the night of the BET Awards, I think it was. So I loved the song. But I didn't know he was putting his song out the same day I was putting my song out. And he had never heard my song. So he heard it the same time you guys heard it.
So he heard it, and then he probably was like, "This is a great time for me to put this out."
Well, I think they came out the same time. Because once mine dropped, people were like, I hear your song. Did you hear your husband's song, Stay? And I'm like, Stay? I've heard it, but how you hear it? And so I went online, I'm looking, I'm like, oh. You know, like,
I feel like he might have put it out at the same time on purpose.
Yeah,
Like,
It looked like a question.
it looked like you put that out, and then he said, okay, this song is a perfect response, so people know this is what I want it to be.
It's just kind of God's plan, I guess, because he didn't know I was putting my song out, and I think they were on the internet around the same time.
So you don't let T.I. hear none of your music before you put it out?
No.
Why not?
I ain't done a lot of music, to be honest with y'all. For real.
So what made you feel moved to do this song? Why did you?
I just went in the studio. I wrote this song about a year ago. I went in the studio. I was just like, man, I want to, let me just write about some stuff I'm feeling. And I went in there. I laid it down. Just laid it down, and that was it. I let my friend hear it. She might have heard it. Two, 3 people hear it. That's it. I ride around in the car with it. Nobody was listening to it. Nobody but me. And then my crew got it, and they wanted to put it out. And so I went back in, did some more ad-libs, and that was it.
So now with all the buzz from that, do you feel like, okay, it's time to maybe consider putting out an album?
I don't know, an album, I'm
Because
just
don't it feel good? It's been a minute since you put something out. It got a lot of attention.
A lot of work, though. You got to talk.
It do. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I don't know about that. I ain't really ready for that. I just wanted to put a song out, but then it has, it has done well, and it's doing good. So I might do maybe like an EP. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do, because I hadn't really thought that whole.
Because if you have the talent and people love the song, why wouldn't you say, okay, let me put some more
capitalize off that TV exposure?
Yeah, why not?
I'm trying.
It's something that you love. If it's something that you love to do.
I do. I mean, I might. If that's what they want, I might. I'm going to try to. I'm thinking about doing an EP, like maybe 5 or 6 songs.
EP is good.
Yeah.
That way you ain't got to bust your ass in the studio. She still got a family. She's still taping 5, 6 songs she can knock out, get on tour.
How does T.I. feel about the music career? Because I remember one time he told you, I need you to help me help us. And basically, he was trying to tell you to sit down somewhere.
You know everything, don't you?
I watched the show.
Oh. Well, I think that it's still going to be some getting used to. Because, it's new again. It's fresh. And it's not what he's used to.
Now, how does T.I. say I'm sorry if y'all get into an argument? Because he's a prideful person. So how does he say I'm sorry?
Yeah, but he don't really have a problem saying he's sorry. He don't, no. He'll just say, I'm sorry. I was wrong. He doesn't really have a problem with that. See, he's a little different. I mean, he's a little different with me.
How did you feel when his mom was like, can you please go and get my son and work this out, please?
On social media?
Yes.
Why she couldn't call you?
How did you feel when she put that up?
Okay, well, the thing is, she's very new to the social media. She doesn't really know how it works. Shakana set the site up for her. She set everything up for her. So she doesn't really know that people don't do this. She just like thinking, oh, this is what they do. They talk, the young people, they talk on social media.
Young people, huh?
So she did it. And I think she just didn't know that everybody's watching you, and so that's how it happened.
So people that don't know, what did she put on there?
She just put, could you please contact my son or work things out with my son? I'm like, so they're not together? They're not talking?
But didn't that move you? Did that move you to be like, it seems like he needs you, like he's,
I mean, she's just his mom, so she just wants us to be together because that's what she knows.
That's what everybody wants.
We all want y'all to be together.
That's what everybody wants.
Right. I mean, it's good. We together, though.
Word.
We together.
I can't even see y'all getting a divorce.
Ever. Yeah, hell no.
Because we've been together forever.
Y'all wouldn't even look right. Y'all wouldn't look right with nobody else.
Well, that's good.
That's what I feel.
Yeah. Agreed. Okay.
That's good. Y'all know what? I got.
And it's your anniversary, shoot.
Yes, I gotta try to get there, boy.
She's like, I gotta go home now.
You don't never get tired of having sex, huh?
I like it.
Because you look excited, like I gotta get home. That's good, though, but I'm saying
T.I. give good presents too. I didn't see cars, bags,
slow down. I thought you were about to say T.I. good and bad or something.
Like that
was a terrible segue of yours.
I give good presents as well.
This guy, don't pay that no attention.
That was
I didn't say no.
Well, I'm glad everything's good between y'all, man.
Thank you.
Because we see everything playing out in the media, and we wonder if that's hard for y'all to work through.
Yeah, well, we didn't get through it.
But everybody can relate to it because I don't think there's no such thing as a relationship where there's no problems, no issues, especially as long as y'all been together.
Yes, you gotta go through something, get back right, get back tight. We're working on it one day at a time.
That's good.
And you and Floyd never
Never.
Did it nasty?
Never.
Okay.
We've always been in a room like this.
Mm-hmm.
People
Right.
never been around him alone.
And he even has said that never happened. You know, so it ain't like he ever said it did. I know you said you seen what he said at the press conference, and you could tell he said a little something before. I didn't like that he said bitch, like control your bitch. That was
if y'all
like,
supposed to be cool,
Well, he
that
said
was
that the
corny.
first time. Then
yeah,
he
the
took it back
first
and
time,
said
yeah, that
sorry.
wasn't nice.
Then he came back and said it again.
Yeah.
Why, you know?
Yeah.
And T.I.'s at home like, see, I told you, Tameka. That's why I told you don't hang around.
No, T.I. at home like, I'm going to catch him again. I'm going to get him again.
No, I hope not.
But all right. You know T.I.
Yeah, that's the problem. I hope not.
No, don't do it.
Yeah, we got to keep T.I. out of jail, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, that's right. He ain't going.
Yeah, everybody always scream free T.I. Let's scream keep him out of jail now while he's out.
Yeah.
He ain't going back.
That's about it, right? That's it. Okay. It
What's
wasn't that bad.
No,
was
because
it?
they said,
Nah, it wasn't that bad.
yeah, no, we didn't want to give
She
you no
said
hard
good.
time about nothing. We just happy you came up here. You know, and we're happy you putting out some music. We're looking forward to the new season. I think we all look at T.I. and Tiny as people look at y'all as like the ideal.
Oh, and you and Shekinah got a show coming, right?
Yeah, we got a show coming. We're about to start shooting on the 5th. You know, it's called The Weed Trip. It's going to be hilarious. And
It seemed like T.I. don't like Shekinah too
Not
much.
at all, he seemed
He
like.
put on Twitter one day, he called them Shekinah types. How does
For all you who don't know what the Tonys are.
yeah,
he asked
you
him what
know.
Shekinah type meant. I forgot what did he say. I forgot what he said when he was here. But yeah, you don't seem like.
But that's how you could tell there was a little tension, because that's when your girl is standing up for you, and then your man ain't really
You
messing.
know how that is.
Yeah.
You know, she's close to me, and she's going to have my back.
Right.
She ain't really did much wrong. She just, that's my girl.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, hey, hopefully it'll blow over.
What about Tiny Tonight? Is that coming back?
Tiny Tonight, I don't know. You know, they playing around with Tiny Tonight. It needs to be coming back, but they was talking about doing an animation version.
Oh, that'd be cute.
Yeah.
Animation version for what?
I don't know. I guess they feel like people could be themselves, you know, like, say if you have a Beyonce up there, she can come up there and she could say whatever in her character, but not probably if she was just coming on there to be Beyonce.
Got you.
Maybe
Right,
something.
right.
It'd be something a little different.
Yeah, we'll see.
And
But I
Tiny-
got a tequila coming out.
There you go. What's it
Tequila.
called? Tiny
Yeah,
Tequila?
Tiny Tequila.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, and it's flavored. It's a flavored tequila.
What
so that's the
flavor?
first. Orange blossom is the first flavor, and lime. These are the first two flavors.
Okay.
And then the last flavor, or the next flavor, will be the cinnamon flavor, which is my favorite. But the lime is really good. It tastes like, you know, lime and tequila.
Like a margarita.
It's already mixed.
I don't know about all this work now. I'm at T.I. I don't think T.I.'s happy about all this work.
Shut
I'm
up,
doing now.
Charlamagne.
And Tiny,
Who gonna watch the kids now?
y'all can't skinny dip where people could take pictures now.
We are not. That's Photoshop.
Oh, that was Photoshop?
Everybody, yes.
Envy, act like you wasn't just skinny dipping the other day.
I was, but that was my house. I was in the back of my backyard. And I'm sure there might be pictures. But go ahead. They Photoshop it?
Because he don't looking like that.
What's the craziest thing you seen that was
What
a
does that
rumor
mean? His
that you're
penis
like,
bigger than
come
what it
on?
look in the
I
picture?
wasn't going to ask.
Was his penis big in the picture?
I didn't know. I didn't look.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, you didn't look.
I didn't
Okay.
look.
What's the craziest rumor you read about yourself that you're like, okay, that is 100% like ridiculous?
I don't know.
It's too many.
I just read one the other day that said I got some kind of face, something I got.
Rejuvenation or something?
Oh, okay. Well, what is that? What is the
I don't
face
even know what that is.
rejuvenation?
I heard of a vaginal rejuvenation, but I never heard of a facial rejuvenation.
Well, I
But they do
don't
have
know what
vaginal-
what they're talking about. So that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And another one I heard they had on there one time that I was dating this girl, this a dyke. While Tip was away in prison, which is false, very false. I mean, it goes on and on.
Does it bother you when people say things about your appearance? Because even Azalea Banks was like, you don't want no mediocre, but look at your wife.
But I mean, who is she, first of all, and what? I mean, who is she to be talking about anybody? She's not looking like anything. The bottom of my shoe, and it looks a little better.
Yeah, the shoe kind of clean.
Charlamagne
Yeah.
was beefing with Azalea Banks.
I wasn't beefing with her. I just was trying to give her some game. Like, yo, how you gonna be in the industry but down everybody and you a musician?
I mean, she's just mad. You supposed to be out here, get your own. I mean, like, don't try to live off my name. And Iggy Azalea is who you mad at.
Right.
It's really all about Iggy.
You was very instrumental with Iggy too, because you know she was signed to Grand Hustle, but she used to be around y'all. Everybody say you the reason she got that accent. The down south accent.
Did they really say that? Really? I never heard that. You just made
Charlamagne
that up.
I didn't
made
make
that
that up.
Well, I mean, Iggy's my girl, though. I mean, I don't know. I don't really get the whole what the beef is, but I mean, I do because Iggy's doing her thing.
Word.
Do a lot of women come on to you?
Yeah. But I mean, what you mean? Like just talk? You know, women.
No,
just,
I mean, come on
come
to you.
on
Like,
to you.
You be in the
I try to
strip
take
club
you
and-
down.
Man, y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. I mean, you know how they do. Women and men. Women, it's a lot of women that like, you know, that's what they do.
Vagina. Mm?
Would you ever like do it like because y'all been together for a while? Say it's y'all anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
T.I. like let's do a little threesome or something. You know?
Nah, he's not gonna do that.
He's
All right.
not with that.
And he's not gonna say that.
Oh, okay.
You'd say it more eloquent.
All right, Tiny, we appreciate you joining us. Wasn't that bad? I said that
It
before, and then we
wasn't.
went on, but it wasn't that bad, right?
And you kept on going. That's all right.
No,
We don't want
leaving
no
that.
We gotta
problems
feel it
with
out.
T.I.,
Okay,
okay?
if it ain't that bad, let's go see some. Got some more questions.
Let's push a little more.
Push a little more.
But
Tiny,
we happy you came by.
All right,
Absolutely.
I'm glad to be here, you guys.
It's Tiny. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.